players would like to thank you for attending this evening's performance of Guys and Dolls. At this time, we'd like to remind you to silence your cell phones and note that any recording of this performance by video or photography is strictly prohibited. There will be a 15-minute intermission midway through the performance, so please go visit George at the bar in the lobby for a delicious beverage and a highly stylized interpretive dance routine summarizing the show. Now, please sit back and relax and enjoy Guys and Dolls.
I got the horse right here, his name is Paul Revere, and he's the guy who says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
I'm Valentine, cause I'm born in line. The guy's got it figured at 5 to 9. Has chaff, has fire half. Across guys is here, has telegraph. Bears and robots, has
alright.
has
last night.
It's Valentine, thinks what looks fine. Besides got me from what's spread the mind. And just when it's boys, I got the CPAC noise. So it's great grandfather, he's one voice. Shows Congress, shows Cruz. These guys is the horse, shows Cruz. I know it's Valentine, cause I was born in line. The guy's got his big shows tonight. Has fire half. This guy's is here, has telegraph. Valentine.
I got the horse right here.
sisters. Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I am standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses.
What's wrong with horses?
Pause and think before it is too late.
Horses ain't got paws.
You are in grave danger. I am not speaking of the prisons or the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Come here and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put him to flight forever. Remember, friends, it is the Save a Soul mission, located at 409 West, 49th Street, open all day and all night, with a special prayer meeting on Thursday.
Poor Miss Sarah. Now, how does a classy doll like that wind up in the mission badge?
And she's a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
Yeah. It's just a shame such a doll wastes all the time being good. How could she make any money off that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Harry Lewis, how you doing? You know Rusty Charlie and Nicely Johnson, don't you?
Yeah, how goes it? What's buzzing, cousin?
Nicely, how you doing?
Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? You got a place for a scrap game?
We don't know yet. The heat is on. He's still looking for a place.
What time I'm loaded? I'm looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks! Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward from my father. I bet he didn't see that one coming.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish Nathan finds a...
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan! Why, Mr. South Street, Mr. Jolly, look, Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Top of the morning to you, officer.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit would that be?
I mean, the Nathan Detroit has been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you three bums because I know you work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh!
You can tell it for me. I know right now he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, nobody's going to give him a spot because they all know that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Terrifying. Oh, hiya, Nathan. Fellas.
I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't.
Anything wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I've just been talking with your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you'll now have to live on your salary. Losing.
Did you find a place?
And where does that come what from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah!
Nathan, did you find a place?
Yeah, did you find a place for the game?
Did you?
Did I find a place?
Did ya?
Did I find?
Did you not hear us?
Did I? Yes, I found a place! We are holding a crap game tomorrow night in the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you going
gonna fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
You said once there might be a chance at the Biltmore Garage?
I was over to the Biltmore Garage, spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let me use the place if I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
Cash! Oh, he won't take my marker.
Huh, your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says I owe you $1,000, signed Nathan Detroit. A marker is like a pledge, which a guy can't welch on. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker's as good as gold, only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't even seem possible. Me, without a livelihood. Why, I have been running that crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
Oh, what can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And do you know what day today is?
Whose day?
Today is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's up to here with high players. The Greeks in town.
Yeah, and Oswald and Iswald.
Sprit and Slim.
I know, I can make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hands.
And they now got a lock on the door of the gym at public school 84.
There's the stock room behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got. Why, it's good old reliable Nathan, 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 Nathan Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, where it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere, everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of letters for the fellow who can get us there. If we only had a lousy little brand, we could be a millionaire. Good old reliable Nathan, 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 Nathan Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, we'll arrange that you go broke in quiet and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to swap. It's the oldest established permanent floating in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Oh, wait a minute. I'd like to know who else is looking for action. Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson is in town.
Yeah, Guy Masterson. They're the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time he was sick, but he wouldn't take penicillin on account he had bet 10 C's that his temperature would go to 104. Did it? Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you can borrow the 1,000 from Sky.
And not Sky. With them, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet it? Yeah. Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
Wait, you would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. Perfectly willing to take the risks. Providing I can figure out a bet on which there is no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar a fly will sit on, or how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. Oh, cheesecake! What? Look, run into Mindy's restaurant and ask Mindy how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How many pieces of cheesecake? How many pieces of strudel?
What do you want to know for? Just find out! Now beat it! Here comes Adelaide! If she hears I'm running the press game, she'll never set foot on me again! Oh, Adelaide, pigeon!
Oh, yeah. Listen, you girls go ahead and order me a tuna fish sandwich on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. We've got to get back to the hot box.
Oh, you still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver, Charlie. He's been working us hard all day. Finally, I says to him, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he said, you don't want anything to eat. You just want to sneak out of here and meet that cheap bum, Nathan Detroit.
So what'd you say to him?
Ooh, I told him. I said I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Oh, it's a lot better. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
A belt?
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. About your present, I was gonna get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's okay, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, that's all right. I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're already married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Oh, listen, Nathan, I can do without anything, just as long as you promise not to start running that crap game again.
The crab game?
Yeah.
What a sweet thought.
Psst, 1,200 pieces of cheesecake and 1,500 pieces of strudel.
Huh? Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 pieces of cheesecake
And 1,500 strudels.
Yeah. More strudel than cheesecake. That's great!
Oh, Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey. Hey!
Any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
Nathan, what was that all about?
His wife is having a baby.
So why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, Adelaide, I'm expecting a fellow, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy.
Oh.
Hey, fellas, why don't you have Adelaide to the drugstore?
Come on, Ed.
You see how you got a cold and eggs
Nathan,
across
you're
the
so
street.
sweet.
Masterson, glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? You look great.
I feel great. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place. Beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's? Gonna be in town long?
No, I'm flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's lots of action down there. You want to come with me?
No, I got a lot of things to do. Hey, meantime, how about dropping over to Mindy's? Have a piece of cheesecake? You know, they sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Miss Adelaide?
Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
We all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us, Nathan. You gotta remember that as pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Hey, say, you hungry yet? Let's maybe go over to Mindy's, have a piece of cheesecake, a strudel.
Nah, I think I'll go get the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy's has the finest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I am quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Well, wait. And yet, there are some people who like Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never given much thought. But I suppose if everybody else is like I am, Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Nathan, I never took you for a betting man. You usually take your percentage off the top.
Well, for old time's sake, I thought I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday, Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh?
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He goes to me like this. Son, the old guy says, I am sorry that I'm not able to bankroll you to a very large start, but not having any potatoes to give you, I'm instead going to give you some very valuable advice. Son, one of these days in your travels, a guy's going to come up to you and show you a nice brand new deck of cards on which the seal has not yet been broken. This guy's going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of that deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you're going to end up with an earful of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not claim that you have been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
I mean, you don't think that I...
However, if you're really looking for some action, I'll bet you the same 1,000 you don't know the color of the necktie you have on. Well?
No bet. Green! What a crazy color.
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Ow, jeez. Oh, hiya, Scott.
Good, how you guys?
Not bad. Copacetic. Yeah, doing pretty well. Anyway, Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore. She says for you to pick her up after her show at the Hot Box and...
Don't be late.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. Well, that is husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, in Adelaide you have the kind of girl that is most difficult to unload.
But I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll. I mean, if a guy doesn't have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I'm just saying a guy should have them around when he needs them. And they're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Oh, Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Then, how come you ain't got a doll? How come you are going to Havana alone, without one?
I like to travel light. Besides, if I wish to take a doll with me, there's a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll. And I name her. Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take her to Havana tomorrow?
You got a bet.
I name her.
Her? Cider.
Lord's work.
Someday, I'm gonna take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day. Pardon me, do you take sinners here? Indeed we do. Sarah.
How do you do?
My name is Abernathy, Arvide Abernathy. Sky Masterson.
Oh, what's wrong?
What's the trouble? Well, my heart is heavy with sin. You poor man. I've suddenly realized that I've wasted my life in gambling and evil betting. Agatha, coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Well, possibly. I've been wandering around, trying to get up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Well, gladly. I would have never become a gambler if I'd not fallen in with evil companions who were always offering me sucker bets.
Mr. Masterson, here come Agatha's cookies and
So
Lori's
exciting.
coffee. Oh, it's so good.
Those cookies are freshly baked.
Here, young man. Well, thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people. Well, you go right on talking to Sister Sarah, and you'll be all right. We've been looking for sinners like you. Well, the Bible says, seek and ye shall find. I'm so glad you found us. We've been out every day seeking sinners. Well, maybe you should try the nighttime. How's that? Well, as a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between the hours of midnight and dawn. You might try having an all-night session against the devil. A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson. You're welcome. Oh, coffee's so good. I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Yes, look at Joe.
Fine old gentleman, I suppose he sort of looks out after you?
Grandfather? Yes, we look after each other.
And I suppose if one of you goes someplace, the other goes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets that I think you should read. They will give you a great deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a special prayer meeting on Thursday that I'm sure you will wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you will not think I'm getting out of line, but I think it's wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady like you, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. I mean, staying here in this place, don't you ever want to go someplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
Well, that's a bit far, but there are a lot of wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Have you ever been on a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal help. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
But I need private lessons. Maybe we could have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Say, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no rest unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are 2 things that have been in every hotel room in this country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
Oh, what's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I'm a sinner!
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. It's 8 to 5. If you get me, the others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Oh, let's face it, this mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
Then I'll make you a proposition. When is this meeting of yours? Thursday night? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here,
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anyone in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It will take us some time to get there.
To get where?
My favorite restaurant,
And where's that?
La Caja Caliente in Havana.
La Caja Caliente Havana?
Where did you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana.
Oh, why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, that when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant may be, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Except guys, I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Well, I'm glad it's just me personally and not all guys in general. It is nice to know that somewhere out in the world there might be a guy who appeals to the sergeant. Wonder what this guy will be like.
Well, he will not be a gambler.
Well, I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of it, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the homey aroma of his pipe.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes. And I shall meet him when the time is right.
You've got the guy all figured out.
I have.
Including what he smokes, all figured out, huh?
All figured out. Oh no, when my love comes along, I won't take a chance. For he'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
By that calm, steady voice, whose feet on the ground. Oh, when I run to his arms, that at last I come home safe and sound. And till then I shall wait. And till then I'll be
No, you're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
Well, I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face. how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop, and I'll stare, and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart, I'll know, and I won't have to ask. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? And I'll stop, and I'll stare at that face in that throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes around. When my love comes in again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
I won't take a chance. My love will be just what I need. Not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. And till then I shall wait. And till then I'll be for I know when my love comes
Yeah.
Hello? Hello, is this the Biltmore Garage? Let me talk to Joey Biltmore.
Who is this?
Hey, it's Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Hey, Joey, I'm calling about the, you know,
The what?
the crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Just a minute. I got a customer.
Well, hurry it up, will ya?
That will be $8. Have a nice day. What were you saying, Nathan?
The crap game.
Don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops is listening.
I'm sorry. The dice game. Look, Joey, is it okay if I use your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
You'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Listen, Joey, if you're gonna take that attitude, we'll have the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Look, Joey, the dough is guaranteed. But I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he could not take a doll to Havana.
And why could he not?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure, Nathan. It ain't a horse, it's a doll.
But Joey...
Look, Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
But Joey, you know me for a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
Well, I I can't talk no more. I gotta go meet Adelaide at the hot box. Listen, just one thing. Can I at least tell the guys that the game is gonna be at your place? If I get the dough. All right, you'll have it tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
Of the Round the World Review. We take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide and the Hot Box Chicks.
bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you, about you, about you. I'm sleeping, I'm having trouble sleeping. I love you, a bushel and a peck, you're such a pretty neck, I do. Beats me all the heck, how I'll ever tend the farm when I wanna have my arms about you, about the chickens, are going to the dickens. I love you, a bushel and a peck, you're such a pretty neck, I do.
Hey, let's wrap it up here. We're closing.
you. A bushel and a peck. A bushel and a peck. That lousy Joey built more I could wring his filthy neck. You almost done in there?
Yeah!
There's my girl.
Oh. Hello, handsome.
Hi, face. How are you? What are you doing there?
A book.
Oh. You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Well, this is very interesting, Nathan. The doctor gave it to me. I went to see him about my cold.
How is your cold?
Well, it's about the same. So he asked me how long I had it, and I told him I had it a very long time. And I thought it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on. And he said that I should read this book because it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Huh. Would it tell you what kind of a doll would go for a certain kind of a guy, which you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Just for instance, there are certain dolls you could almost bet they wouldn't go for certain guys.
Oh, Nathan, no matter how terrible a fella seems, you can never be sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, listen, Nathan, starting next week, I'm going to be getting a raise. So I thought with what I'd be making, I wondered what you think if we finally got married.
Oh, well, of course we're going to sooner or later.
Well, yeah, I know, Nathan, but I'm starting to worry about my mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, there's something I haven't told you before. My mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're already married.
Why would she think a thing like that?
Oh, I couldn't be engaged for 14 years. People in Rhode Island don't do that. They all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote to Mother and I told her that we're married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. And then, after about 2 years...
What after about 2 years?
We had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
Well, after all those years, I had to. Nathan, Mother wouldn't understand if we hadn't.
Well, what type of baby was it?
Well, it was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Oh, well, he's away at boarding school. I wrote Mother that he won his football game last Saturday.
Wish I had a bet on it.
But, Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
Oh, after all those years, Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Ah! Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Well, you don't even know my mother.
I'll be meeting her soon, and what am I going to tell her? What am I going to tell her I did with the 5 kids? Huh? Treat them to the Phillies or something? What am I going to do?
We could get married.
But marriage ain't something you jump into like it was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
Well, I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
No, it's bad luck!
Well, anyway, Nathan, I've got the veil. Now all we need is a license and a blood test.
A what?
A blood test. It's the law.
What a city. Unless they closed my crib gate, then they opened my veins.
Nathan, you're not running
in that crap game again, are you?
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I give up the crap game? It's because I love you, and I want us two to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
Anybody seen an earring around here?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't know what. You! Huh, I'm all dated up tomorrow with Harry the horse, and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Huh, honest, Adelaide, I pity you. Ah, there it is.
Honestly, Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Oh, look, honey, you're getting yourself upset. You and I are going to be all right. After all, we love each other, and we're going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. Come on. You'll feel better tomorrow. Let's see that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some love frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococci lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. When she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person not drunk can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See note. Chronic organic symptoms, toxic and hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's starting to get a name for herself and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop a grip. When they get on the train to Niagara and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop a grip, a post-nasal drip with the wheezing and the sneezing and the sinus that's really a pip. From the lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a big fat cold.
No way. Hey.
Hey, nicely. Hey, Rusty. What you guys looking at?
Oh, Sky was just following Miss Sarah. You should have seen her.
She gave him a look that would have cooled off a moose it made in time.
Great. Just so you don't take it to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take this doll to New Rochelle.
Hey, where's Nathan? He ought to be lining up the game.
I don't know. Trying to see Adelaide, I suppose. She's mad at him again.
Oh, that Miss Adelaide. She's always taking his mind off honest work.
Yes, it's a shame a good businessman like Nathan has to go fall in love with his own fiancée.
That is his weakness, and we should be tolerant because I'm told it is a worldwide weakness. Look. What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. Picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi woman that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. A story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting home by a television set who once used to be something of a rover.
That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked them, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir! When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some time.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are as insane as only a John can be for a Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that would flatten the Taj Mahal.
Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some time.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, make a bet they'll be making it for some dough.
When a bum buys wine that a bum can't afford, it's a cinch that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet a mug lately out at a jug, and he's still lifting platinum fall around,
Call it hell, call it heaven, it's a bubble 12 to 7. That the guy's only doing it for some time.
When you see a sport and his cash has run short, you can bet that he's making it with some dough.
when a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white, who the heck do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady job and he smells from Vitalis and Barbasol.
Call it dumb, call it clever, I bet you can give us forever. That the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
I'm hungry. Let's get some strudel.
Oh, that's real. Had me at hungry.
Well, we finally lost him.
I do think you should have paid some attention to him.
Yes, he attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very. Wonderfully. You spoke beautifully this morning, Sierra. No, I can't reach these people. I never should have volunteered for this post. Well, let's go into lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and and just have them begging to come to our mission. Oh, General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah. Arbite?
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town.
Got in early this morning. I spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've been holding some extra street meetings, trying to generate more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, what a glorious, beautiful morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, won't you come inside? Have some lunch with us.
No, thank you, dear. I don't have time. I have several other meetings to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh, no.
Close the mission?
But General, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many calls on us. So many other places where our work is really needed.
But we're doing much better now.
We've announced a very big meeting for tomorrow night.
Oh. Yeah, a really big meeting.
Very, very big meeting.
Oh, well, we've announced a meeting, but will anyone be here? Will anybody come?
Pardon me, General. I couldn't help overhearing. Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
Well, how do you do? General, I would like to protest the closing of this mission.
Oh.
I believe Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
Yeah, well, what?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes?
Why don't you come to this meeting tomorrow night and find out for yourself? Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Everybody got their red carnations? Remember, no one will be letting the game without they got red carnations. It's like a password.
Okay, now what's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell the boys it'll be at the Biltmore garage?
Oh, not yet. I gotta stall them for a little while. Joey wants his dough voice.
Well, it's 11 o'clock. They won't wait around much longer.
Well, I left so soon. Yeah, I left nicely and rusty back at my hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be there. Where's the dough?
It ain't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
Oh, sorry, I had to get some groceries. I was feeling a little faint.
Get back to the hotel and wait for the money from Sky, and don't come back here without it. Even if you starved to death.
Jeez, okay, Nathan.
Sorry.
Okay, where's the game, Detroit?
Oh, Harry. How are you, Harry? How are things in Brooklyn?
Detroit, if you have no place for your game, tell us, and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now, take it easy, Harry.
I hope, Detroit, you do not spoil our evening, inasmuch as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. And I think you might have heard of him. I would like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Well, how do you do, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city in which, as you know, the heat is on, but just be patient and you'll get some action.
So, what do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around, or shall we blow? I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap! Okay. Nick, if there is no crap game tonight, I am sure Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie, he does not like to be displeased, as you can find out from those citizens who have at one time or another displeased him. Although I will admit, it is very hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they are no longer around or about.
Why, Harry, you don't think I would be so rude as to displease a gentleman such as Big Julie here. Big Julie, believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit, When Nathan and Troy, the Rangers, so
Well, an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Benny, South Street. Scranton Slim. The Greek. Little Lips Louie. And, hey, Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn. Pardon me, I'm very bad on names, but your face is familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
Oh, and what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother across the street. Lovely. This looks like the male chorus of Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
well, we, It's a party!
Indeed. What kind of a party?
It's a bachelor party. Nathan's getting married.
Nathan's gonna get married.
Yes, sir. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody can deny.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so excited. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
Oh, well, when I saw you standing here with all these, fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. You know, I really thought that it was one of those...
It's a bachelor dinner.
It's a bachelor dinner. That's right.
A bachelor dinner.
Gee, just think, after 14 years, I'm finally gonna be Mrs. Nathan DeChide. Time certainly does fly.
Tell me, Nathan. When is the happy day?
Oh, yes, when is it?
Oh, Nathan, these good fellows are nice enough to give you a bachelor dinner. You should at least tell them the wedding date.
Oh, when is it, Nathan?
Well, we need time for a license and our blood test.
You could elope.
What?
You could drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Pimlico.
Ah, Pimlico. Elton. They'll marry you right away. They don't ask you for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Oh,
Nathan, that's a great idea. And look, I will lend you my getaway car.
oh, Nathan, let's do it!
My congratulations too, Nathan. And I only hope there's nothing in heredity.
Gee, Nathan, I've got so much to do before we elope. You'll be at the hot box tomorrow night.
I'll have a table reserved and I'll be all dressed up in whatever you will open.
Oh, gee, I'm so happy. Oh, I better wire my mother, but, what do I wire her?
Send the telegram and date it back?
No, I think I'll wait until we've had 5 children. It won't take us that long.
Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fellow. A most beautiful doll indeed. Do you agree, Big Julie?
Tell me, how long you know the doll?
14 years.
Let's shoot crap.
Okay.
Nathan, we gotta find a place for the game.
Well, how can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe it won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
He couldn't have. I mean, how could he? She couldn't have gone.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Here is buried Christopher Columbus.
At least he's lying down. How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
Dulce de leche.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche.
Dulce de leche? What's in it? Besides milk.
Oh, sugar. And a kind of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
It's very good. I'll have another. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
Take it easy, slugger. It's over and you're still champ. Oh, are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I just gotta behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light. And if I were a bell, I'd wait. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my spring. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding-dong, ding-dong, ding. Ask me, how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning?
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you looked. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're fondly caressing. Pal, if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding-dong, ding-dong, ding. Havana is so wonderful. Why don't we stay a little while and see how wonderful it's really like?
I think we'd better hurry if we're going to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
Oh, you're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. You know why I took you to Havana? I made a bet. That's how you met me in the first place. I made a bet.
Well, how else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
Come on.
No.
I gotta think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Flight 4 Bravo 7, non-stop service from Havana to New York City. Please fasten your seatbelts at this time as we prepare for takeoff. Thank you for choosing National Airlines. Sit back, relax, light a cigarette, and enjoy your flight.
Thank you for bringing me back. Must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
It was so wonderful of you to give it to me. Oh, hello, Scott.
Hi, Miss Adelaide.
Oh, the girls just gave me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with a kitchen shower.
What vulgar jewelry?
That's wonderful, Miss Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah.
How do you do? How are you? Oh, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night right after the hot box. Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you. Oh, girls, I'm going to love being a housewife. I feel like one already. I'm going to also love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms. In the kitchen!
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess.
What time is it?
I don't know, 4 o'clock?
Oh, this is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late.
Well, how do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
Finding out something that I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop, and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone, and the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only one I've ever wanted to share. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person that I've ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is one that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out that song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my
endless ways I'm in, I've really never been in love.
Hello, Sarah dear. Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning.
We followed your suggestion and stayed out all night. We spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
You're even more tired than I am.
I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but I've never seen a floating crap game going full blast in a mission.
Crap game?
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you?
This never would have happened.
Sarah!
I shouldn't have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
It's no good, Sky. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Oh, why not? What kind of a doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll!